It's great to be here talking with you, Peter.
Yeah.
So I think the world knows now that Apple have introduced and launched the new iPhone 8 and the 10. From a mobile banking perspective, does this change the story?
It does a little bit. I mean, it's a new device which is garnering a lot of attention. So one of the things that it does from a mobile banking perspective, and you can see it on the screen behind us, is banks need to stay up with this sort of stuff. So our solutions, in this case GoMoney, need to work on the new devices the day they come out, which is not long from now. So you can see us doing some work in the simulator to make sure that GoMoney and Grow and our websites whatever, are ready for iPhone 10. Then the next thing it changes, or it makes us sort of think about, is how do we leverage the capabilities that might be in the new device to provide better services for customers? Should we be leveraging, the facial recognition sort of thing, some of the other sort of tools in there to make banking easier and more meaningful? Just like we did kind of back in 2010 with GoMoney, we sort of said, can we make banking even more easy with the advent of the iPhone? We've now got to challenge ourselves and sort of say, what does this mean for us? Can we actually do a better job at what customers sort of want to do with these devices?
Great, awesome. So mobile banking is definitely a hot topic right now. Now, obviously not only from the devices we've spoken about and mobile wallets, but also things like IoT, wearables. I'm thinking digital assistants like Siri, Alexa, Google. Is this the reality in the future of mobile banking, or just banking? Do we still going to have the reliance on bricks and mortar branches?
So it is a couple of things. It is a bit exhausting to keep up with all of this.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we've left the era of just mobile banking, and we're moving into an era of just banking more conveniently. If you go back 20 or 30 years when you had to get to a branch before 4:30 on a Friday afternoon, people did it and it was okay. But what ATMs allowed us to do, and then plastic cards and FPOS and now these devices, is to be more convenient. In your pocket all the time, wherever you go overseas. Apple Pay is another example of that.
Sure.
So I think it's not about mobile banking, it's about banking on your terms,
right,
where you are, when you are, and all that sort of thing. I think you'll see more of that in the future. What the really good design companies do, and ANZ's moving in this direction, is they find the points of friction. Right? That point of friction is like when you might have left your wallet at home and your card's not there.
Yes.
Oh, I've got my phone with me, I can tap and pay. Or the point of friction where I can't remember my customer registration number. Oh, I don't have to anymore. I've just got a PIN.
Got it.
Or I can't remember my PIN, that's right, I can use my fingerprint. So our job, and this is what's happening with all of these other companies and what have you as well, is to find a need that customers have, a point of friction. Oh, I wish I could do that. And if it makes sense for our business and our customers, find a way to bring that to life.
Now, you're playing a key role in helping roll out new ways of working at ANZ. So is this helping us actually stay ahead of technology? How do we actually make the most of emerging tech and doing the best things for our customers while rolling out this new way of working? New
ways of working is about a number of things. It probably is not going to help us stay ahead of technology because that's moving pretty fast, right? It'll probably keep us on par with it and enable us to be active users of it and use it in the right kind of way for our customers and our businesses.
So we're all flexible. We've heard a lot about new ways of working. What about the next 5 to 10 years? What do we need to do to get there?
You like asking hard questions, don't you? I think what we need to do is we need to continually ask ourselves, what do our customers want and how is the environment changing? And really respond to that. That will mean some changes in some cases. In some cases what we're doing will be really good and just sort of continue. It's about having a mindset that says, we don't want to ever say, no, this is the way we do it. We've always done it this way. We're never going to change. It's about being curious and going, well, how do other companies doing this? And trying some new things. So I do think in the next 5 to 10 years there will be lots of changes, but we're trying to build it into our culture such that it's not a really big change. We're just constantly moving and adapting with new technology, with new customer demands, with new things happening in the economy and the environment. It's hard to predict any one big change in the next 5 years, but I do see a constant evolution of what we do so that we're always putting the customer's needs at the centre of our business and leveraging new inventions like this or new processes like Agile to make ourselves a better organisation and a better place to work.
Well, I'm inspired by this convo. Thank you. Thanks for speaking with us on Blue Notes today.
That's right. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.